They say you never forget the moment someone tries to humiliate you in public. Mine happened on a Thursday night, fluorescent lights humming above, sweat in the air, and egos thicker than protein shakes. I was mopping the mirrors at Apex Elite Gym like I did every evening after closing. No one was supposed to be there that late. But of course, he was. Mason Carrington, the so-called celebrity trainer in town. Muscles pumped by more chemistry than discipline, coaching a gaggle of wealthy housewives like they were auditioning for a reality show. He was loud, always performing, always needing an audience. And that night, I guess I became his punchline. "Hey, mop man," he called out, smirking while flexing for his clients. "Why don't you show us how not to do a workout?" The women giggled nervously. You could tell some of them didn't like where this was going, but none of them spoke up. I paused, kept my head down. "Just cleaning the place, sir. Don't mean to get in your way." Mason grinned wider, like he just scented blood. "Oh, come on, man. Just a little demo. Push-up squat, anything, unless you're afraid of sweating on that janitor uniform." Something stirred inside me. A heat in my chest, not from shame, but something older, familiar, like a warning bell echoing from a place I'd locked away years ago. Truth was, I hadn't always been a janitor. 20 years ago, they called me the Sandstorm, professional kickboxer, 3-time world champ. Then, the accident. My best friend and training partner, Luis. One bad sparring session, one wrong angle, one fatal fall. I quit everything after that. Fighting fame, even talking about it. Got a job cleaning gyms, figured it was the closest I could get to the ring without letting the past catch up. But that night, it found me. Mason stepped closer. "Come on, janitor. Show the ladies what happens when you pretend to be an athlete." I looked at him. Really looked. That overconfidence, I'd seen it before. The same cocky grin I used to wipe off opponents' faces back in '06. He didn't know what he was stepping into. But maybe he was about to find out. I placed the mop aside, stood up slow. "All right, but if we do this, when it's over, you apologize. To them and to yourself." He laughed too loud, too forced. "Sure, man. You'll be apologizing to the floor when you kiss it." The women formed a circle. One of them, a younger one around 20, looked uneasy. Her name tag said, "Elena." She whispered to Mason, "Maybe we should stop. This doesn't feel right." He barked back, "You questioning me now, Elena? Sit tight. This'll be fun." I caught her eyes. She looked a lot like my sister, Nia, the same spark, the same refusal to stay silent when something felt wrong. Mason circled me like a predator in a cage. "Last chance, old man. Or should I call security? Not sure they let janitors scuffle with clients." I exhaled slowly, my feet anchored, my breath slowed. I hadn't fought in decades, but the rhythm, it was still in my bones. "This isn't about a fight," I said calmly. "It's about respect. Something you seem to have forgotten how to give." He scoffed and launched a jab. Fast, clean, textbook perfect. Too bad it was aimed at empty space. I wasn't there anymore. I sidestepped, watched him stumble forward. No impact needed, just absence. He spun around, confused. "What the hell?" he muttered. He came again, jab, cross, hook. The classic combo. I weaved under, leaned back, took a half step left. Every punch missed by inches. He was swinging at smoke. The room was dead silent now. The wives had stopped smiling. Elena had pulled out her phone, filming maybe. Mason's breath grew shallow, his cheeks flushed. He tried one last desperate combo kicks, this time sloppier. When he turned back, I was already close, a breath away. "Want to know the difference between a real fighter and a show pony?" I asked. Then I simply placed my palm, just my palm, against his chest. And I pushed. He flew. Not stumbled, not fell. Flew. Landed flat on his back, the sound echoing off the gym walls like a dropped weight plate. He stared at the ceiling, stunned, silent. That's not possible," he gasped. "It is," I said, offering a hand. "It's called balance, leverage, timing. 20 years in the ring will teach you that." He didn't take my hand, got up on his own, legs shaky. Who are you?" someone whispered. Elena stepped forward, still holding her phone. "I just looked him up," she said. "Dante Navarro. The Sandstorm, 3-time world champion. retired undefeated, walked away after his best friend died in the ring. A gasp rippled through the room. Mason turned pale. I didn't know, he stammered. Would it have mattered? I asked gently. Or would you still have mocked the next guy pushing a mop? He had no answer. Elena stepped in again, voice steady now. Sensei Mason, I've trained here 2 years. But what I saw today, that wasn't teaching. That was bullying, disguised as a lesson. Others murmured in agreement. Mason swallowed hard, looked at the faces around him, the ones that used to cheer him on, now filled with doubt, disgust. He turned to me. I'm sorry, he said. To you. To them. I'll change. I nodded. Then let's see if you do. 3 months later, the gym looked different. The loud, performative classes gone. Mason still there, quieter now, humbled. Me, I wasn't cleaning anymore. Elena had convinced the owner to bring me on as an instructor. Not for kickboxing, not yet. I taught a different kind of class. One on presence, respect, how to breathe under pressure, and how to carry your dignity, whether you're wearing gloves and a name badge that says custodian. The first day I stepped into that role, Elena smiled and said, "Thanks for reminding us what real strength looks like." I looked around, saw Mason wiping down equipment head low. Saw a kid in the back practicing footwork I'd taught him. And I thought, maybe this was the ring I was meant for all along. But here's the thing. Would Mason have changed if I'd knocked him out cold? Would anyone have learned anything if I'd let rage speak instead of control? I don't know. But I do know this. Some people only learn when they lose something they never thought could be taken, their pride. So let me ask you, have you ever seen someone in power get humbled? And did it change them, or was it just for show? Drop your story in the comments. Let's talk about it. And if this story hit you like it hit me that night, subscribe for more. Because sometimes justice doesn't scream. It just steps forward calm and steady and flips the whole damn room.